Hey, what's up, guys? So here's my review for the LaForge V2 diversity receiver for the Fatshark goggles. I'll be showing you everything but video footage for two reasons. Well, you also may have noticed that this wire is on the outside and I have this taped on with electrical tape. That's the second reason. So funny story, I've been waiting to jump onto the diversity train for the longest time because we all know everything in this hobby, everything becomes outdated so quickly. Something newer and better is coming around the corner every week, it seems. But I felt like diversity receivers are kind of, going steady. They've figured it out. They got, they're working pretty well. This was pretty much determined to be the best, so they wouldn't be outdated for a long time. I ordered these a few nights ago around 10 o'clock at night just to wake up the next morning to find out that the True D V3 is on pre-order. So naturally I had to order that one too because it looks pretty good. So back to what I was saying, once I get that in the mail, I'll be doing a back-to-back comparison as well as give you guys some video footage, and you guys can determine which one you think is the best. That's why I have this on the outside and just taped on for now. Whichever one I determine is the best for me, then I will permanently install that receiver. Where did I get these? How much do they cost? I bought these off of Amazon for $105. They did not have the free 2-day shipping with Amazon Prime, but I will say that I ordered it around 10 o'clock on Wednesday night. These were in my mailbox around lunchtime on Friday. Now you can order just this part of the receiver by itself. I would imagine it would perform similar to these receivers that we've been using for the Fatshark goggles for the longest time. The only difference is you are going to get a lot more options and features. I don't know how much this costs on its own, but if you buy both of these at the same time, that's where the $105 comes from. You can also get the diversity, the diversity receiver, the other part of it, and this cable. Both of these come in boxes like this, and installation is pretty simple. You just plug it in and run a cable in between the two. What a lot of guys are doing are drilling or cutting the side of their goggles to run this wire on the inside, but like I said, I will permanently install one of the two once I determine which one is better. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. You get 3 buttons. The top one and bottom one are basically up and down arrows. The middle button is to either go back to the previous menu or make selections. You get a favorites, manual mode, spectate, band scanner, and setup menu, which is going to be your options. So let me go ahead and plug in a transmitter. On this main menu, you get the A and B, which are going to be your 2 different antennas, and this shows which antenna is getting the most signal strength. The one that's highlighted in white is going to be the antenna that it is currently using, and the black one is the other one that it's not currently using. First, let's go into band scanner, and it's going to show you what frequencies are being used at that moment. This is pretty useful for if you're flying with other people, I would imagine, because I don't know about you guys, but I ask my friends, hey, what band and channel are you running? That way I know to run something not even close to it. And they always reply with, I don't know, whatever I set it to a year ago when I put this build together. I'm like, oh, you are so useful. But I don't have to ask anymore. I can just see exactly what frequency they are using. Let's see. We also got manual mode. And if you flip through here, notice how it's on band A, and you can go up through channel 1 through 8. But you can actually go in the options and set it to do it the other way around. Instead of going up the channels on a certain band, you can go up by frequency. So instead of hopping up frequencies, at large, integers at a time, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? You can do it the other way. Spectate. This is where it's going to automatically find, or supposed to automatically find, the best frequency for your video transmitter, but you will notice that it stopped a little bit short. So it's going to stop right there, but if we keep going, it actually gets a little bit better, and then a little bit better. And now it starts going back down. So it's going to stop prematurely, and then you have to manually find or press the button one more time to get the actual best signal strength. I don't really find that annoying because I don't even look at this while I'm wearing them. You can also use the channel buttons here. So just to show you real quick. So you can do it either way. I don't have to look at it. I know that it's going to stop prematurely, and then I just move over one more channel. Now for favorites, I set a couple favorites in here just to show you, but you can see your favorites with a little icon next to the number. To turn a favorite off, you want to hold the middle button down until this light turns solid. So just a couple seconds, not even, maybe like 1 full second, and you'll see where it was removed. To add channels to your favorites, you can do this in either manual mode or spectate mode. So let's just go manual mode. Let's set A8. And let's do E2. So we've got E2, A8, A3. Now if we unplug the battery and plug it back in, it's going to come on A4, which I already set up. But what if I want it to boot up on the Fatshark Band 5? So we'll just go to Fatshark and 5, set this as a favorite. But if you just set that as a favorite, it's not going to turn on that one. You actually have to go to favorites and then hold the button down and just keep holding it. And now it's saved. So let's just let's go to E2. Now if I unplug it and then plug it back in, and it automatically starts on F5. If we go to the setup menu, like I was saying, in manual mode you can go up by channels on certain bands, or you can set this to go up by frequency. If you're looking for a specific frequency, that would be faster. This does have a built-in buzzer on the diversity side. You can see it on the back side, and you can turn that on and off. The sign, you may have noticed that it says UBAD once I powered it up. You can actually click on this and go through the the characters and make it say whatever you want. If you go into diversity menu, this will show once again which antenna is getting the best RSSI. You can set this to auto, or you can manually choose an antenna. You can calibrate, like all the RSSI readings we've been seeing, you can calibrate that. You only have to do it once. I've done it. I want to say I remember how to do it, but I don't want to tell you how to do it because I could be wrong. But if you go online, yeah, you can find the directions pretty easy. Alright, I just turned the light off, so you might be able to see, I'm not sure, but VTX power, audio, and color, this is going to be if you have one of LaForge's video transmitters. This is an IR LED, and they actually do make a remote that you can use also, or you can use this, and you can choose the power of your video transmitter, 25 milliwatts, 200, or 400. You can also change if you want the audio on or off, and change the LED color on the video transmitter. You would hold it up close to this IR LED light, and then that sequence of lights is basically a code that the video transmitter will read, and you can make changes to it that way. So what do I like? What do I don't like? My overall thoughts. I'd say overall, I really do like it. It does work incredibly well, and that's really all I care about. I mean, even if I just kept it like this, I don't care about looks. I just care about how well something performs, and this does perform. What I don't like is it doesn't come with the covers for both sides. I find that extremely frustrating because if you're paying $105, it should come with covers, especially considering the True D receivers do come with covers, and they cost less. They cost about $80 to $85. So it kind of blows my mind how you're paying more money for something with even more work just to get it installed, and it doesn't even come with covers. Now, this doesn't really apply to most people, but I do have a head tracking module that I've installed in my goggles, and this right here will not fit on the inside if you have that head tracking module. So you are going to have to pick one or the other. If you are someone like me that actually does use it, I use it on my larger GPS builds. So it's going to be really hard for me to decide if I want to remove it or not. Honestly, I'm probably just going to use the True D version 3 because both antennas go on one side. That way I can keep my head tracking module. And that's really it. So overall, it works great. It is a little frustrating, but it's nothing I couldn't get over. That does it for this one. Stick around because, like I said, the True D V3 will be here soon. It's on pre-order. They start shipping on the 1st, so it should be a few days after that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon.